I think riots are here to stay. The ills of this country are great. They stem from the economic situation, from the mismanagement of government, but from the alienation of youth. Now that is the root cause.
So I come to speak of a society that is sick. We must act, we must change, and we must do so now.
Over that period, from 1970 to 1972, the image of Marcos plunged. Constitutionally, he could only hold 2 terms. But even if he could run in 1973, there was really no way he could win.
As of the 21st of this month, I signed Proclamation number 1081, placing the entire Philippines under martial law.
He informed the family, very formally, and he called the little children. He said, the time has come. What we have to offer for the survival of our country is not only life, but more than that, honor. Because people will suspect or might say, oh, he just proclaimed martial law to extend his stay and extend his stay in power. No, it was the risk of his honor and his reputation, because he was so democratically committed.
Marcos abolished both houses of Congress and placed the courts under his control, closed down all radio and television stations and all newspapers.
When Marcos declared martial law, it was the greatest time that I can remember in this country. Everybody had discipline, everybody followed what they were told to do.
Marcos wants to stay in power as long as he can. And they did succeed. They were there for 18 years.
The normal flow of life continues. Everyday problems confront them as before, but they are no longer scared nor stifled in their movement. Fear is no longer a dark cloud over their heads, and life goes on.
Marcos had the fetish for the number 7 and multiples of 7. Martial law actually was declared in September 23. He changed it to September 21 because he was scared of any number that wasn't a multiple of 7.
It was a beautiful afternoon in December. It was December 7th.
It was the 7th day of December, in the 7th year of President Marcos's administration, and the 77th day after the proclamation of martial law.
We are gathered here this afternoon to celebrate beauty and cleanliness. When we bring the sparkle of cleanliness to our community,
We were giving awards, and suddenly there was a man with a dark suit and had a bolo right inside his sleeve. That fraction of a second, oh God, I said, if there's somebody who's going to kill me, why do they have to, Lord, why is it to be a bolo that is so ugly? It should have been such I wish they put some kind of a yellow ribbon or some kind of a nice thing with this kind of an ugly instrument. Why such an ugly instrument to kill me? I said, anyway, I was still joking at that point. In fact, when this man was hitting me with this bolo, I looked around. I said, I wonder whom he is about to kill. Little did I know that was going to me. He came in and closer until, it's me. I did not feel any pain yet, and that I had all these 11 cuts. Eventually, this one here, and all of this was cut off, dangling. I was going to have plastic surgery so that the scars would not show. And Marcos said, no, don't touch it. Don't have this plastic surgery because it is your badge of courage, he said. There was absolutely no reason why I could have escaped that assassin. And I said to myself, maybe the Lord saved my life because I was pretty generous in the giving, in the serving, in the caring for my fellow men. And so from then on, I said to myself, since the Lord had given me a second chance, I'm not only going to be excessively giving and serving and caring and extravagantly doing things for others, but I'm going to be selfless. I'll give it all.